What's up, everybody? Are you tired of just getting by? Want to manage your money better and live without financial stress? You're in the right place. In this video, I'm breaking down 5 fundamental principles that will change your financial life. We're diving deep into budgeting like a pro, tackling debt head-on, building an emergency fund for peace of mind, and yes, even investing for a brighter future. Whether you're starting from scratch or just need to tighten things up, these keys will unlock a whole new level of financial freedom. So grab your notebooks, get ready to take some notes, and let's get started. Alright, let's kick things off with the foundation of it all, budgeting. It's the cornerstone of financial freedom and the first step towards taking control of your money. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Budgeting? That sounds boring. But bear with me because it's more exciting than you might think. But trust me, budgeting isn't about restricting yourself, it's about giving yourself permission to spend on the things you truly value. It's about making your money work for you. Think of it like this. A budget is simply a plan for your money. It's your roadmap to financial success. It's about understanding where your money is coming from and where it's going. This awareness is key to making informed financial decisions. Without a budget, it's like driving with your eyes closed. You might get somewhere, but you're probably going to crash. A budget keeps you on the right path. So, how do you actually create a budget? It might seem daunting, but it's simpler than you think. There are tons of tools out there, from good old-fashioned spreadsheets to apps like YNAB or Mint. These tools can make the process much easier and more efficient. Personally, I'm a big fan of the 50/30/20 method. It's straightforward and easy to follow. This means allocating 50% of your after-tax income to your needs, 30% to your wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. It's a balanced approach. Your needs are your essentials, things like rent or mortgage payments, groceries, utilities, and transportation. These are non-negotiable expenses. Wants are everything else. Eating out, entertainment, travel, that new pair of shoes you've had your eye on. These are the fun things in life. And of course, saving and debt repayment are crucial for building a secure financial future. This is where you build your safety net. Now, I get it. Life happens. And sometimes you might go over budget in one category. It's important to be flexible and adapt. That's totally okay. The important thing is to adjust and get back on track. Don't be too hard on yourself. Remember, budgeting isn't about being perfect. It's about being aware and making conscious choices with your money. It's a continuous process of improvement. One of the biggest benefits of budgeting is that it helps you identify areas where you might be overspending. This insight is invaluable. You might be surprised to see how much you're actually spending on things like takeout coffee or subscription services. These small expenses can add up quickly. Once you have a clear picture of your spending habits, you can start making adjustments and freeing up more money to put towards your financial goals. It's empowering to take control. So don't be afraid to dive in and start tracking your expenses. Your future self will thank you. It's the first step towards financial freedom and peace of mind. Okay, let's talk about everyone's least favorite topic, debt. It's something that can feel overwhelming and never-ending, but it doesn't have to be that way. Now, not all debt is created equal. Some debts can actually work in your favor if managed correctly. There's good debt like a mortgage that can help you build wealth over time, and then there's bad debt like high-interest credit card debt that can really hold you back. Understanding the difference is crucial. If you're struggling with debt, know that you're not alone. It's a common issue that many people face at some point in their lives. Millions of people are in the same boat, and the good news is that there are proven strategies to help you get out of debt and stay out of debt for good. You just need to find the right approach for you. One popular method is the debt avalanche method. It's a systematic way to tackle your debts. This involves listing out all your debts from highest interest rate to lowest, regardless of the balance. It helps you prioritize which debts to pay off first. Then, you focus on making minimum payments on all your debts, while putting as much extra money as possible towards the debt with the highest interest rate. This way, you minimize the amount of interest you pay over time. Once that debt is paid off, you take the money you were putting towards it and apply it to the next highest interest debt, and so on. This creates a snowball effect that accelerates your debt repayment. This method helps you save money on interest charges in the long run, making it a very efficient way to get out of debt. Another popular method is the debt snowball method. It's a bit different but equally effective. This involves listing out all your debts from smallest balance to largest, regardless of the interest rate. It focuses on quick wins to keep you motivated. You focus on making minimum payments on all your debts while putting as much extra money as possible towards the debt with the smallest balance. This helps you see progress quickly. Once that debt is paid off, you take the money you were putting towards it and apply it to the next smallest debt, and so on. This method builds momentum and keeps you motivated. This method can be really motivating because you get to see quick wins early on, which can help you stay on track. Small victories can make a big difference in your journey. Ultimately, the best debt repayment method for you depends on your individual circumstances and what motivates you the most. It's important to choose a strategy that you can stick with. The most important thing is to choose a strategy and stick with it. Consistency is key to achieving your financial goals. Remember, getting out of debt takes time and effort, but it's absolutely possible. Stay committed and keep pushing forward. By being proactive and following a plan, you can break free from the chains of debt and achieve financial freedom. Your future self will thank you for the hard work you put in today. Alright, let's talk about something that can give you some serious peace of mind: building an emergency fund. Life is full of surprises, and unfortunately, not all of them are good. Your car could break down, you could lose your job, or you could have an unexpected medical expense. These things happen, and when they do, you don't want to be caught off guard without a financial cushion to fall back on. That's where your emergency fund comes in. This is money that you set aside specifically for unexpected expenses. The general rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved in your emergency fund. So, if your monthly expenses are $3,000, you'd aim to have between $9,000 and $18,000 in your emergency fund. Now, I know what you might be thinking: that's a lot of money. How am I supposed to save that much? And I hear you. But the good news is that you don't have to save it all at once. Start small and gradually work your way up. Even if you can only afford to save $50 or $100 a month, that's still progress. One of the best ways to build your emergency fund is to automate your savings. Set up a recurring transfer from your checking account to your savings account each month. The key is to make saving automatic so you don't even have to think about it. Having that financial safety net will give you peace of mind and allow you to navigate life's unexpected challenges with confidence. Alright, let's talk about building long-term wealth through investing. It's a journey that requires patience, knowledge, and a bit of courage. Now, investing might seem intimidating, especially if you're new to it. The financial jargon and market fluctuations can be overwhelming at first, but trust me, it's not as complicated as it seems. With the right resources and a willingness to learn, you can become a confident investor. In fact, with a little bit of knowledge and the right approach, anyone can invest and grow their money over time. It's all about making informed decisions and staying consistent. So why is investing so important? Well, for starters, it helps you protect your money from inflation. Inflation can erode the value of your savings if you're not careful. Inflation is the rate at which prices for goods and services increase over time. It's a silent force that can diminish your purchasing power. If your money isn't invested and growing at a rate that outpaces inflation, you're essentially losing purchasing power. This is why simply saving money isn't enough. Investing also allows you to grow your wealth significantly faster than you could with a traditional savings account. The potential for higher returns is a key advantage. While savings accounts typically offer very low interest rates, investments have the potential to generate much higher returns over the long term. This can make a huge difference in your financial future. Now you might be wondering, where do I even begin? Well, there are a ton of different investment options out there, but some good starting points are ETFs and mutual funds. These are accessible and relatively easy to understand. ETFs, or exchange-traded funds, are like baskets of stocks that track a particular index, such as the S&P 500. They offer a simple way to diversify your investments. They offer instant diversification, which means your money is spread across multiple companies, reducing your overall risk. This is crucial for managing potential losses. Mutual funds are similar to ETFs, but they are actively managed by a portfolio manager who buys and sells securities on your behalf. This can be beneficial if you prefer a hands-off approach. This can be a good option if you prefer to have someone else manage your investments. It allows you to benefit from professional expertise without the need to constantly monitor the market. One of the most important concepts in investing is diversification. It's a strategy that can help you manage risk and enhance returns. This means not putting all your eggs in one basket. Diversification spreads your risk across different investments. By spreading your investments across different asset classes such as stocks, bonds, and real estate, you can reduce your risk and potentially increase your returns. This balanced approach is key to long-term success. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow, thanks to the power of compound interest. Time is truly your greatest asset in the world of investing. So don't wait to get started. The sooner you begin, the better your financial future will look. Even if you can only invest a small amount each month, it will add up over time. Consistency and patience are your best friends in this journey. We've covered a lot of ground today, from budgeting and debt management to saving and investing. But here's the thing about personal finance. It's an ongoing journey, not a destination. The financial landscape is constantly changing, so it's crucial to stay informed and continue learning throughout your life. The good news is that there are more resources available than ever before to help you expand your financial knowledge. From books and online courses to podcasts and YouTube channels, there's something out there for everyone. Don't be afraid to ask questions. If you're ever unsure about something, don't hesitate to reach out to a financial advisor or another trusted professional for guidance. Remember, knowledge is power, and the more you know about personal finance, the better equipped you'll be to make informed decisions about your money. That's it for today, everyone. I hope you found these 5 key principles helpful. Remember, managing your personal finances doesn't have to be overwhelming. By taking small steps each day and staying committed to your goals, you can achieve financial freedom and live a life of abundance. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more personal finance tips and tricks. I'm rooting for you every step of the way. Until next time, take care and stay financially savvy.